Welcome back to Dry Hollow Homestead. This is Danielle, and we are cow side again. I'm brushing her off. You can see that's why you always brush. I don't know if I've shown the beginning. Every time I milk, I brush my cow really well. Her stomach, her sides, just to help keep all that hair from falling in, you know. That would be pretty dirty, and any kind of dirt particles or anything that could fall off and get into your bucket. And I put my bucket up on the shelf while I do that because I don't want that hair or dirt to fall in my bucket while I'm brushing her off. So that's what I did there. And then I always have two stainless steel buckets, one with hot soapy water and 3 clean cloths. And the first cloth I put down in my soapy water, and I wipe her whole udder, all udders, really well. She was not dirty. I didn't see anything actually on there, but just wipe really well. We've actually had a change on our homestead. We've gotten 2 new members, 2 new newborn calves that my cow has lovingly adopted. She lets anything small and mooing come right up to her. She loves anything that she can mother, and she's taken right to these 2 new calves. They are very small compared to Sadie. This is the second cloth now. I'm wiping each teat, each nipple, and getting the very tip. Make sure there's nothing stuck there before I'm done. This is actually my second cloth now. I dipped in the hot soapy water. So I don't have a ton of milk. I actually had to pin Sadie, our calf that she gave birth to, our heifer calf, away from my cow overnight. So about 7:30 last night, we pinned her in the lower field. This is new. We haven't had to do this the last 3 days. She had no milk whatsoever between the calves and Sadie. There was no milk. So pinned her away. The big calf, who's 4 months old, we pinned Sadie away from 7:30 till this is probably about 8:30 in the morning. Here's a better angle. I have already squirted 3 squirts from each of her teeth onto the ground before this while I was talking, and now I am ready to get to milking. So this is a pretty good angle. You can see pretty well there. So that is not the only changes on the homestead that I'd like to tell you about. We also have a little newborn, I guess it's newborn, I mean, I don't know, wasn't there when it was born, but a squirrel. So we live with trees all around us. We have kind of like a little forest, woods, whatever, behind us and down our fence line. And my kids always play in the woods there. And one of them ran in the house I guess it was a week ago from when I'm filming this, and told me that there was something on the ground. Something had fallen out of the tree. So I come out to see what it is. They didn't know if it was a mouse or a rat or a kitten or a dog, and then when they saw its face its tail, they understood it was a squirrel. It had fallen. We can actually see the nest up in the tree a long ways, like 30 feet to the ground. I don't know how it survived, but it was actually squeaking on the ground. When I walked up to it, my dogs were right behind me. We have some pretty ferocious dogs. At least one of them is. And she's actually eaten our hamster in front of our eyes. So she's pretty bad. So I grabbed it up before our dog ate it. So I have been nursing this guy with a little bottle for milk replacement for puppies. And that's what I've been doing. It's okay. We've had him for a week, and he is still going strong, but I'm tired. He wakes up just like any newborn, like every 2 hours, and my baby is 4 years old. I'm not used to going without sleep at night, so it's been a trial, let me tell you that, but I'm so excited to be able to help this little guy. I'm hoping we can get him at least strong enough and grow him up through the spring, and then possibly be able to let him live his squirrely life outside at our homestead. I think that would just be awesome. My husband has had pet squirrels in the past when he was much younger, and that has been some of his best memories, so he's been telling me all about it. But I'm the only one that has spent all that time. I'm the only one that gets him to drink his bottle or anything, so it's been quite a lot of pressure because I really don't want anything to happen to him on account of me. So nothing was broken when he had fallen. Checked him over. He had a red mark on his leg. I guess he had hit that side. So if you check out some shorts, I have a couple videos of him. At some time I'll probably introduce you to him. I think we're going to call him Sawyer. That's not guaranteed though. So I'm not getting a ton of milk right now. I think over this whole space of time that I'm milking, which I'm not speeding this up. This is actually how long it took me to milk. It took about I got about a gallon. And when I'm milking her, a lot of times I'll put my head up against her just so she feels me there. She's looking around for more grain. And she has had her heat now, I think, twice since she gave birth. So we should probably be looking for her next heat to try to inseminate. But I also don't want to have a baby calf in the middle of the hot summer. That isn't going to be good on her. It'd be hard on her. Early spring would be really good, or early fall would be really good. So I'm going to kind of let the lactation go. I'm kind of going to push it. Usually you wait 3 months after she gives birth to inseminate. I'm going to push it a little longer and keep her in milk longer before I get her pregnant. I would like to have a February, March baby this time. So we'll see how that plays out. So I might end up completely changing my mind, and I'll bring you along when we do that. That's something interesting to watch. Not a lot of fun, actually, but insemination is pretty gross. I would love her to live her cow life and go to another farm with a bull, but we've seen some horror stories happen on that situation happen. Cows have their legs broken by the bulls trying to mount them on slippery ground. Just lots of little things. So this is what I think we will do. We'll end up doing that. And there's chickens. We have probably between 40 and 50 chickens, way more than I think we need. But guess what? We're not getting a ton of eggs. Who else is not getting eggs? This is like prime egg time, right? Or is it just because it's so hot? My ladies have stopped. I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not talking to myself. There's always kids around. And I have goats and an alpaca who's like halfway over my shoulder, like watching. He's kind of creepy. His name is Paco. That's what I call him. He likes to stand right over me. But yeah, he's not friendly to me. He doesn't like bite or spit at me or anything, but he won't let me come near him, but yet he wants to be like right over me. He's kind of weird. Yeah. So, yeah, she's not completely full. I have to work hard for this milk. Like I'm draining her as best I can because I still want milk. I don't want to raise just calves. So now she has 3 calves on her. But the two little calves, they are not drinking probably more than 2 quarts a day a piece for sure. They are so small. But Sadie, my goodness, I'm sure she's drinking up about 2 gallons. So that's really kicking our milk production. And she's also, when your cow calves the first 3 months, like her peak is 3 months post calving. So she hit her peak last month, and I could definitely see that it has come down. Since then, it's been a very gradual thing. But also this heat might keep her from producing as much milk too. But just, it's hot and humid, and nothing wants to do anything that they're supposed to. I feel her on that, girl. I feel you. So I'm still milking. I'm pulling. This is called stripping. When you go down with just your thumb and your forefinger and pull down. I'm trying to get you at a better angle. That's great. See? Right up my sleeve, huh? Maybe I should take that part out. Oh, well. She's stepping back. You've not seen her kick once because she doesn't do that to me. Not very often, unless she's in heat or I'm trying to talk to other people. She doesn't like that much. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you find something that you really enjoy, that gives you passion and puts a little pep in your step, even though it's hot outside. Maybe you can find something. Let me know what that would be for you down in the comments below. God bless, and see you again next time.